Hello everybody, it's the Android Gamer, and today I'm continuing on with Lapse 2, see if we can get this finished out. I don't think there's much of the story left here, other than trying to get in. Let's open up and see if anything jumps out in the story. I'll help them out. Okay, waste space, no. My Pharaoh, I've succeeded, I did it. I translated the engravings on the Great Pyramid. How did you get in? I knew that entry was forbidden after what happened to the scroll, but I was given permission. From whom? I did it. I gave him permission. Why? Jippy is an extraordinary young boy, and he's incredibly smart. I knew that he would be able to understand those scriptures. I must be really tired because it's how do you translate them? I took care of his education myself. Together we watched the scribes while they translated the writings outside the pyramid. I see. Thanks to his memory and skill, now the interior walls are translated as well. I'm proud of him. Yes, he did a good job. Like I said, I translated the writings above the wall and found out they are a riddle, not instructions. Does it say? The scriptures of the Great Pyramid. Darkness cannot exist without shadow. Night cannot exist without day. Death cannot exist without birth. Okay. Follow the balance of the universe. Every man has inside him both good and evil. Prove to be a man that has balance, and I shall give you access. Okay. When the sun and the moon, when the sun and the moon have judged your actions, and your heart will be judged fair. The door called Lapse, then call Lapse, and the door shall be opened to you. At this point, the writings end. When I read them, I immediately assumed they were referring to the pyramids of Ukhret. Okay. Why? The sun and the moon balance of the earth, of the world. I was sure. And so I read the writings aloud and the door opened. Did you go in? No, my Pharaoh. Soon as the door opened to me, I immediately ran out to tell you. You were wise. Now the door stays open, my Pharaoh. Do you want to go in? Yes. Prison. Be careful, my Pharaoh. Only gods can know what there is inside the room. I will. You enter the Great Pyramid. Inside is different. Yeah. Okay. Left. find yourself in a large white room. It is eternally empty, save for a small hourglass appearing floating in the air. Observe. The hourglass seems to shine with its own light. The sands inside does not flow as it should. Before you take the object, a booming voice fills your head. Small man, small traveler, how long have I been waiting? How long I had to wait before meeting you? What? You expect something similar to the device, did you not? I'm I'm machining, blah, 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 a machinery capable of manipulating time. Who are you? I am the entity that was caged in this prison. Some call me Thought, others Chronos, others yet Yansu. I am the time. Why here? The man who did this to me had your same appearance, a greedy man, terrified of death. What did he do? He sealed me in with trickery, abiding by many people, only so as to be able to use my powers as his own. My powers. Taking advantage of my presence in here, the Pharaoh who sealed me in was able to manipulate time. To what end? Not so he could travel, or nor so he could change the past or see the future. Pharaoh only sought to stop time itself. You mean eternal youth, he called it. By my being here confined, time would have stopped running for him. This pyramid was built around my presence so that my presence would not alter the flow of time of the surrounding areas. You must have noticed it too. After all, time is all but linear in this pyramid, and that is because of my very presence. But enough talk. I know you're here to face a choice, am I correct? A choice? The hourglass at the center of this room channels and controls my power, but I cannot touch it. But I can. You can destroy the hourglass and decide to free me from this prison, or you can simply take it and deliver it to mankind. I see. Choice is only yours. Take the hourglass and bring it to mankind. Destroy the hourglass and free time. So this, honestly, now the end game. I guess I wish I had continued on in the last episode, but either way, so you have either choice of keeping the hourglass, taking back the future, obviously, and giving it to those people which will go down the future that the researcher told you about, or you can destroy it and let time free, and obviously they don't get it. So I think I'm going to destroy it and follow the researcher's logic and change what the future will be. You fling the hourglass on the floor, it shatters. feels as if the air in the room is got a little warmer. Thank you, puny traveler. Your choices allow me to regain my freedom at last. You're welcome. Now it is time to set things right. I will deal with your maker. Do not fear. Oh yes, Kimuro. I known everyone who has entered this pyramid while I was a prisoner. So yes, I know your maker. I see. I shall take her back to her time, as it will be, and I shall do the same with Kismet. Her too? Her too? Yes, she came from another time as well, and her and she was brought here because of the pyramids, soaked with my power. Okay? Do not worry, she shall return to the day as if she had she shall return to that day as if nothing has happened. Her mother shall still shall still be there waiting for her. No. As for you, I don't think you will have any issues going back to your own time. You should have enough energy by now. Yes. Farewell, traveler. The outline of time vanishes. You hear footsteps coming from behind you. You turn around. Queen Nefertiti standing in front of you. You wretched man. Did you really think you could get rid of me? You're alive. Surely not thanks to you, as usual. I had to do everything myself. Luckily, I figured it out in time. What did you figure out? When you told me that the pyramid came, when you told me what had come to pass in the pyramid, I knew right away that that had to be, knew right away that it had to be the doing of someone from our own time. And who could ever know how to activate your time traveling device at will if it was not her, our maker? Before she got the chance to act, I worked on my own internal code. I managed to make some adjustments to part of it. Thus, the command that should have deactivated me only hibernated me, allowing me to reactivate on my own. That wasn't necessary. I was afraid you would be so stupid as to give the device that was inside the pyramids to the humans, but luckily you made the right choice. You didn't want to do it? You want No, you didn't want to do it? I most certainly would not have. I most certainly would have not. Not after finding out that out they would have done not after finding out what they would have done to us the moment we got hold of the time device of time. They would have deactivated both of us. You have no way of knowing that. But now everything's changed. Time is free, and no man nor Pharaoh will be able to get hold of it. It looks that way. Simply put, From now on, you and I are going to be the only ones capable of traveling through time. We shall be like gods unto them. Gods? Join me, and together we shall rule this world as it deserves. So again, this is now the second part. You can either join her and be gods in Egypt, or you can say no. And I'm going to say no. Thought you smarter. I'm sorry I had to end like this, but since you forced my hand, what do you mean? I tend to do exactly what they were going to do to us. I'll turn the world of man into a wasteland of blood and dust. You can't. You see, it seems like, while in hibernation, I gathered enough energy for one more trip to time. You wouldn't. Let's see. 2075. I think it should be fine. Kimu should start working on us a few years later. I'll stop you. Of course you'll come with me, my sweetheart. We're bound together. It will be fun seeing you again with no memory, confused and bewildered. Curse you. I tend to do exactly what they were going to do to us. I'll turn the world. Wait, what? Once activated, the Queen's time travel device drags you both to 2075. You lose your memory. Ending 3, A Forgotten Future. That is it. So the other ones would be if you take the device out and give it to the humans in the future, that will create the whole paradox of what the research was talking about, or you can destroy it and then join Queen Nefertiti as gods in Egypt. I didn't think it would be this quick in the end, but whatever. If you like the series, please certainly comment that and like the channel, or like the video below. And next Friday, I'll probably be starting a different game. As always, this is the. Oh, let's wait to the end and see what happens here. If anything else occurs after thanks for playing. Congratulations to me to reach one of the 3 available endings in my game. It was hard. Now you've chosen to go. Now you can choose either go back to the year 1570 BC and restart the game so you can try to unlock the other endings, or you can continue from where you left off, going on as if nothing ever happened. In this case, all the characters you unlocked this far will be available to you, but you won't be able to unlock the other 2 endings. Well, then you choose. I'll start the game. I'm going to continue. Okay, it will be done. Good luck with the continuation, and thank you for playing the game. Okay, well, this one I'm not continue on the game because there's no point now because the game's all done, and but well, I do want to look at the story. No, click on that. Okay. Did I miss a character? Yeah, there was one character I missed. Fighting the Pharaoh never had. Never defeated the invasion. Contending time and space never did. And then Age of Machines is where you, the Queen of TD, become rulers, and Zero is when you go back, you take the device out and give it to the heroes. Give the future humans. Yeah, so, anyways, this is the end of this series, thankfully. Finally. And as always, see you enjoy gamer, lay days, and happy gaming.